Senator Paul has already kicked off a busy series of campaign stops. He joins me tonight from South Carolina. Great to see you, Senator. Thank you for being here. So let's start with Charles Krauthammer, because he is beloved by so many in the Republican Party. And people say, if I have to choose between Charles and Rand Paul, who do I side with?
And here's the thing, and I like Charles. He's a fellow physician, and we have a good personal relationship. But you know what? Sometimes he's just wrong. And what I would say the reason he's wrong is that if you look at who's closest to President Obama on foreign policy, it would be the people who have supported his policies, like the war in Libya. And I think the neocons, both in our party, have been very close to President Obama on all of these issues. The only place that they have differed is in degrees. I've been the one who opposed the war in Libya. I was the one opposed to Obama bombing in Assad when the beginning of the Syrian conflict began. I was the one opposed to Obama's arming of the Syrian rebels, of the Islamic rebels. See, the neocons have been in favor of all of these things, and they're actually much closer to President Obama than I am.
Is he a neocon?
I've opposed
Is Charles
President Obama on almost every major foreign policy. Excuse me?
Is Charles a neocon?
I missed that. Well, I would say that Charles on this issue is incorrect. And the thing is, we can have an honest disagreement.
I'm just trying to understand who you mean, because you've been saying a lot about neocons. And who are they? In your mind, who are they? What section of the Republican Party do you mean?
It's more of a philosophy.
Is it like Bill Kristol?
It's more of
Lindsey Graham?
It's more of a philosophy, and they will know when you talk about them. They will know who they are. But the reason I don't choose to bring up names is I don't want to make this about personalities. But there's a philosophy of neoconservatism, and I think they were wrong in Libya. And I think that we are less safe as a nation.
When you say that, I mean, this is you have to fight before you can fight for any general election against Hillary Clinton, who I know you've been remarking on. You have to win the GOP nomination, and can you do it by alienating what was, at least as of a few years ago, said to be about 10% of the GOP, which is neoconservatives?
Well, yeah, but here's the thing, Megan. I didn't start this. It's not my choice to start out by having a war with Republicans. But I will tell you, for example, in polling in Iowa about 2 months ago, they asked the question, do you favor Rand Paul's foreign policy of being less involved, or do you favor John McCain's policy of being more involved, intervening more in war around the world? And it's actually pretty evenly split. About half of Republicans think, yeah, John McCain's always right and we should have troops in 15 countries and be at war continuously. But about half the party says, you know what, Rand Paul has a point. Sometimes we get involved and it actually backfires on us.